And I can tell you that I hear time and time again from constituents of how they need help to keep their homes warm. Many of the homes in which they live in are not energy efficient. And I also discovered the fact that a couple of days ago I was having a conversation with a woman who shared with me that she had to turn on her stove in order to keep her home safe. And she had the fire department come out from the city of Bridgeport, and they told her that the carbon monoxide levels in her house was so high that she could not stay and to continue to live in her home. I also recall growing up, we were poor, and I didn't necessarily know that we were poor. We were so poor we couldn't afford the O and the R. And my grandparents would light the stove in order for us to have heat inside of our home. And one of my dear friends, Matthew, that I grew up with, did not have the same fortune that my parents had in terms of lighting a stove, but in fact, they didn't even have a stove in their home. They would pull inside of the garage of their home, and the dad slept in the car alongside Matt, and they had the heat on inside of the car, and both of them succumbed to carbon monoxide poisoning because they did not have heat in their home. So I'm reminded of that story, especially on today, that is Valentine's Day. I think this is an act of love. This is an act of compassion, and I think that we should think about those that are less fortunate and who cannot afford to heat their homes, and let us do the right thing. This is a moral call, and I think that I stand resolute and firm in terms of unequivocally supporting this measure alongside my colleagues